Good afternoon from a sunny and dry but fairly windy Peterborough. So, more updates, more musings, something else to think about. But first off, a big thank you for this little nothing beats being a prize winner. Hope you can get all that. So massive thanks to James the Koi Whisperer and Anne, of course. I'm going to enjoy this tea while I'm doing this video, so it's jumping all over. I do apologise. So first off, the wildlife pond. Now I've been toing and froing how am I going to do this, and initially it was going to be a prefabricated pond and just sit that either side of this bridge, happy days. But they are quite expensive. I think they're about 300 quid for the size that I want, and that's alright. If it's gonna last 300 quid, I can live with that. But could I do it with liner? The things I've got to consider is a solid base. If one of my grandkids gets in, are they going to slip and slide everywhere? Are they going to be able to climb out? Are the walls going to cave in with a liner? Are the walls going to be safe if I had a prefabricated one? I've still got to think about that. Yeah. So, onwards and upwards. You've probably noticed that the pergola has gone. That has just been purely taken down so the builders have less to do. The fish are absolutely fine. Let's see if we can have a little look in here. Up you come. There they all are in the corner. Don't know if you can see that. Oh. So, what have I done with the pergola? Follow me. Oh, forgot to put the light on. So this is the pergola, all stacked up, all ready. But why have I taken it down so early and stored it so early when the builders are not even starting till end of April, May time? The wood was wet through. Now this wood has to build a shelter for Matt when he comes and fiberglasses for me. And trying to cut wet wood, if you don't know, is a real pain. It's painful. So I took it all down, cleaned it all up, dried it all out, and it's going to be sat there for at least a couple of months, and by the time I need it, it's going to be perfect. Moving on. I'm going to the greenhouse. Oh, by the way, the chap that we're going to buy the EasyPod disc, which is hidden away there, he did email me. He did apologise. He must be a very busy guy, but at least he's fine, so that's good news. But it's still sat there. So moving on. So I've been thinking about the drum filter and how it's going to fit, and the actual orientation of the inlets and outlets on the drum filters that are available. Now I do understand that some drum filter manufacturers and salespeople, you can opt for different orientations of inlets and outlets, and that could be a winner for me, because width-wise it could get a bit narrow with the standard drum formats that are out at the moment. However, if I had a a little bit of a change and put them end to end, it'd be perfect. The length, I've got plenty of room, and the height, plenty of room. So I'll probably be looking into that before I actually buy a drum filter, and see who can offer me the best deal and the best orientation for what I need. Up to now it's Quenny Koi. Don't all jump up and down, you know, it's just, that's where I am at the moment, unless somebody else steps forward and says, well, we've got this. I've been to see Quenny's, and they're very robust. Yes, I know Righty, hello Righty, he built his own, fantastic, great achievement. I'm lazy, can't be bothered, prefer it just to be delivered, plumb it in, let's get going. One question that was raised with the video before last, and it was air source heat pump. So at the moment I'm not having an air source heat pump. However, I got in touch with Righty. He sent me the schematics for his air source heat pump, because I wanted to know the centres for his flow and return going into that unit. So my plan is hopefully in this corner I can create a bypass system, have two valves, a flow and return against that wall. Then in the future, if I want an air source heat pump, I can basically have it straight outside this window, have the pipes coming through the wall, and then straight into my pond. So a limited amount of pipe work that can be accessed by the cold weather, and it would be lagged anyway. So that's basically saying never say never. I can't say that I'll never have an air source heat pump, but I'm going to make sure I have the facility to add one later. It's only going to cost a few quid to put the various valves on, and I'm happy with that, so I'll do that. And another thing that I saw the other day, and I'm a big fan with this, is we keep seeing people making their own Tempest or Whisperist, can't remember what it was, James. Righty's made one as well, magnificent piece of equipment, really like that. What I'm getting at is when I upgrade this pond, I am going to be putting extra returns in. And if I don't, I'm an idiot, because I'm actually filming it now to remind me to put extra returns in. The reason being is there's always developments, there's always additional equipment that can be added to your pond. You might have the correct amount of equipment in your pond now, but have you got facility to add something in the future? So my plan is to put a few returns in and just basically cap them off or valve them off externally and leave that. And if I do decide to have any new and upcoming equipment in the next few years, it's all there ready for me. The other thing I'm thinking about is this skimmer. Now this skimmer is bonded well into the wall and well into the fiberglass, and the chances of getting that out in one piece could be a real struggle. So I may have to bite the bullet and buy another one, which will go up basically in this corner somewhere, well out of the way of the drum filter, which should occupy this space to some degree. We shall see. So lots of thinking and mental arithmetic. How much is it going to cost? How much am I going to save? It's still a bit of a blank canvas at the moment, but I've got my fiberglass organised and I've got my builder organised. That's about where I am at the moment. So please keep putting ideas in. Like I said, the air source heat pump, probably not for this time, but just to show willing, I'll put the valve system in with the bypass. Excuse me, thank you James. Oh, thank you mother for a cracking cup of tea. So like I said, that's where we are with the further updates, further musings, further ideas. One or two people have already been in touch about The shower, is it for sale? So I'll just reiterate, nothing is for sale until I know I will not use it. Yeah, nothing is for sale until I know I'm not going to use it. When it is for sale, I will put it straight out there on YouTube. Then everybody can have a dib and a bid, whatever they want, and we'll take it from there. But I do thank you for the interest, that's great, but at the moment, no. I can't really add anything else. Like I said, the fish are doing absolutely fine. The temperatures are still low, slightly warmer today. And as the weeks go on and I get closer to getting my jab and closer to getting the upgrade started, I'm getting quite excited, and hopefully all your new projects come to fruition this year, and we'll see if we can get back to some kind of normality. Anyway, in the meantime, oh, forgotten one thing. A year last January I was lucky enough to be in India, in Hyderabad and Secunderabad, and I met a doctor called Vijendra Nawalgaria, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, Vijendra, who now actually works in Peterborough. He's come all the way from India to work in Peterborough, and he does follow this channel, so thank you for following this channel, and thank you for coming to Peterborough and being a doctor at the hospital. So hope you and your family are well. Anyway, thanks again to James the Koi Whisperer and his lovely wife Anne. And I think that's about wraps it up. So stay safe, happy ponding, get your jab as soon as you can. Bye.